What are the instruments you're remembering? Let me know. At least anyone tell me at least one or two instruments name. Yes. Do you remember any instrument name? At least one. Yes. Is my voice audible? Yes, everyone. His voice is audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You will not tell the instrument name, right? We'll move on. Okay. Today I have
Coach, are
we have
hemostatic.
started with the suture. Yes or no? We have started
Yes, ma'am.
with the suture, right? What are the material by suture? Okay. What do you mean by suture? The stitch, a series of stitch made to secure the traumatic wound. Yes, to stop the bleeding. Yes, when there is a cut in a skin or any muscle. So to stop the bleeding, we'll stitch the part. Yes or no? That is nothing but suture. We have discussed the suture materials. No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Suture materials will be made up of natural synthesized one. Okay. And it will be all made up of fibers also. Some suture materials we made up of fibers and some will be synthesized one and some will be, you have seen right, when there is a deeper cut, when you stitch a internal part of a body, whether you are going to remove the stitches, you can't remove the inner part of a stitches, right? If it is external one, you can remove it. If it is internal stitches, you can't remove it. You have to leave that. There you use the observable stitches, right? Where after few days it get absorbed in a blood itself. Is it not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then see the goals of a suturing. What are the goals of suturing? The first, we have seen these all those things, right? The monofilament and multifilament. Yes, we have discussed this. You people don't remember.
Yes, ma'am.
Why nobody has said that it has been already discussed? Simply wasting time. Huh? Okay. What do you need for a suturing? A needle holder, a suture needle, as well as suture material. Yes, no, these are the three main components which when you need to stitch a skin or even to stitch a organ. Yes, no, it's a needle holder
Yes.
should be there and a suture needle and the material which is used for suturing. Okay. Can you see the suture material where the end will be the sharp one needle will be connected with the thread? Have you seen in a hospital
Yes, ma'am.
these things, the suture
Yes, ma'am.
materials and all?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see the parts of a needle holder. What are the parts? First part, you see those. The sharp edges where there will be small tooth-like filaments. That is nothing but jaws and the joint and the shank or the body. Okay, and the grip area. This is the parts of a needle. And you people know how to hold this. Yes. It is held with a thumb and a ring finger. Okay. Why the finger has to be placed in a sharp area? See how he's holding. Why we should hold like that? Because the thread will be connected to the jaw. The front edge will be connected to the jaw of the needle, so that it will have a grip to hold and stitch. Okay. for having a grip, you will place a index finger there. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, if we place a finger, it will be like cutting these things. Yes, no. When you place an index finger, and it will to give a stability, it will give a control to stitch the parts. Okay, for stability purpose, we place the index finger there. Then this is the suture needle, the parts of a suture needles. The tip point, it will be sharp. Whether there will be sharp or it will be a bald one. Sharp, so only it can insert
Sharp.
inside the skin, right? And that will be a stainless steel. Okay, it will be a stainless steel, and this is a sharp point in the body and the end where there will be end, from there the thread will connect. Okay, this is the needle, and from back the swag end, the thread get continues. And these are the shapes of needle. There are many shapes. See, this is a 1/4 circle, 3/8 circle, and fully half J shape. Can you see that? Straight needle. These are the types of needles used for different surgery. For every surgery, you can't use the same needle. For different surgery, we do use the different needles. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that? Yes, we'll see classification of needles. Okay, according to the shape, according to the edge, the needles are being classified into straight and curved one. Okay, here you have seen, no, see the straight one, and based on that the needle has been classified, and based on according to the eye. Eye means, what do you mean by eye? The front part. Okay, the front part of the needle is nothing but eye. Based on that also we divide the needles, the traumatic and atraumatic. Traumatic means used in a injury cases, okay, and atraumatic where the edges, the front part of the needle will be not so sharp. Is that clear? Here, see, can you see the needle? तो देखा होगा ना तुम लोगों ने, जो पीछे जो thread डालते हैं, the part.
Yes, ma'am.
That is
Yes,
nothing
ma'am.
but that and the front part. This both will be there in a traumatic needle, whereas in atraumatic needle, the back side hole will not be there, and the front also the sharpness will not be there. Okay, that is nothing but eyeless needle. Are you getting? Yeah, you are just watching the movie.
No.
Next is the classification of needle. The same thing, according, we have seen according to the shape, according to the eye, and next is according to cutting edges. See, based on round shape, can you see this? The front will be, one will be conventional, one will be reverse sharp. Okay. And some needle tip will be triangular shape, inverted shape, all those things. Just have an idea about this, okay? You no need to go in detail. Just have an idea that there are different types of needles based on which we divide. These all the needles. Now let's see what are the suture materials, how it will be, and what it will be made up of. Okay, and see the classification of suture material based on according to the natural source. According to the source, the natural, synthetic. These are the three suture materials we use in our hospitals. Okay, what are those? Natural, synthetic, and metallic one. Okay, in details we'll see later on. And according according to the structure we have discussed in our last class. To the structure, monofilaments. Do you remember this? So the stitches will be in a straight way, whereas in a multifilament it will be crisscross. Getting? And based on the fate, as I said earlier, the suture material may be observable, it will be non-observable. Okay, sometimes it will the observable one most probably we use for the internal organs where you can't cut and open the stitches. There we use the observable one, whereas non-observable in upper part, right? Externally, where you can visit, we can see where we can remove the stitches. There we'll use a non-observable one. And okay, according to the coating, also the suture materials will be. How? What do you mean by coating? The suture material, you have seen the thread, okay? That will be coated with some synthetic materials, okay? Is that clear? The synthetic materials will be coated. Sometimes the silicone, sometimes other chemicals will be coated with the thread, okay? Based on that, the coated and uncoated also we use in suturing the skin. Okay, mainly this coated and uncoated we use for the cosmetic surgeries. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then the natural suture materials which are observable and non-observable, we'll see what are the materials it is made up of. Observable, it will be a catgut, chromic catgut, it will be made up of collagen and beef tendon. Okay, by all those things we make an observable suture material. Okay, whereas the silk are non-observable, it will be made up of silk. The material will be silk and linen, cotton, ramie. All these things are the non-observable. Silk will not be melting, right? That won't melt automatically in the skin. Whereas in collagen, all those things, it automatically melts. If the suture material is made up of collagen, then that will be melting automatic in the skin. It will start absorbing by the skin and it will be not much harmful to our skin. Okay. And then synthetic also, there are two types, the observable and non-observable one. And the observable one, it will made up of this glycolic acid, polyglycolic acid, or the which will be observed. In synthetic material also there will be observable and non-observable. Okay, the polycyclic acid, all these are the suture material names. Okay, and non-observable, the nylon, the polyesters, all these are non-observable materials for the suturing. Okay. And the metallic natural and metallic. And the metallic will be always a stainless silver color, it is gold, aluminum. The metal will be made up of like this, silver, gold, and aluminum. See. In the top of the needle cover only, there will be written stainless silver or gold, aluminum. Okay. And we'll see what are the main difference between this monofilament, how you have to stitch a skin, and whether you have to stitch in a monofilament way or in a multifilament way. Okay. Whereas in monofilament, there will be no capillary action. Capillary means the small veins. Okay. The capillaries, no capillary actions will be seen there. And if you stitch in a monofilament way, there will be less chance, less infection, less chance of getting the infection. And what happened? There will be more tightness. There will be no place. See, I will show you the diagram once you will understand. See. Yes, no, there will be no gap, no passage of this blood, no chance of getting an infection. Whereas here, monofilament filament, can you see the crisscross one? The crisscross one, there will be a slight space where the infection can happen, right? The infection, there will be a chance of infection, but whereas in a monofilament, the chance is very less. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay. Those are the things which we have seen, the suture materials, all those things. And next, what are the principle has kept in the mind during the suturing? All those things. This will be a boring topic. Only thing is you just have to have a look on it. That's all. This principle of suturing will. Is that clear? What we have discussed today? The suture materials.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone will be telling yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. What you have understood? Tell me. What are the materials used? Yes, what are the materials used for the suturing? Anyone?
Stainless steel.
Only the stainless steel. Then?
Suture thread, ma'am. Then
Then? Only that much?
Collagen.
suture holder, ma'am. Then
Needle holder. And the different type of suture,
The three
that like
types of
monofilament,
suture?
multifilament, natural and synthetic.
Is it audible now?
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We have discussed this monofilament and multifilament, right? And we have seen the monofilament. And the multifilament will be opposite of that. There will be a capillary action and there will be a chance of infection. I said you why the infection will be because the stitches will be in a crisscross way. Because of that, there will be a chance of infection. Okay, and the better knot security will be there. Yes, no, the straight stitches will be more strengthened or the crisscross one. The crisscross one only, the tightly it will be sit in a skin, right? The tightly it will hold the skin. So the better knot will be in a multifilament. Okay. And we'll see this election of suture material. How you will come to know whether you should use a observable one, you should use a natural one or a metallic one. How you will come to know? By seeing the wound, right? By based on the wound, how deep it is, where it is, and based on the position also, you will decide what material has to be used. Okay. See, that is one is the condition of the wound. By seeing the condition of the wound, you will select the suture material and tissues to be repaired. What type of tissues to be repaired, that you have to keep in a consideration. Like I said, if a deeper tissue, if it is an internal organs, then we'll go for an observable one. Yes, no. If it is an external one, we'll go for a non-observable one. Same thing. And the tensile strength, you will see the tensile means strength means. What do you mean by tensile? Tensile is nothing but the tension strength. Tension in the sense, when you do a movement, you will feel opposite what pressure in the hand, pressure in the part. Sometimes observe that you will feel a pulsation in any part of your organ, any part of your body. Have you felt the pulsation? Have you felt the pulse? When you stand for a longer time, your legs and your knees will start the sensation, the pulsation, the pulse you will feel in the legs when you will stand for a prolonged, if you sit for a prolonged. Have you ever experienced that?
Yes, ma'am.
ज्यादा
Yes,
खड़े
ma'am.
होने से तुम्हें फील नहीं होता है, पल्स फील होता है वहां पर, पैरों में हो या फिर ईयर्स और इन अ फिंगर, समटाइम्स ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल स्टार्ट शिवरिंग. Yes, have you noticed?
Yes, ma'am.
That is nothing but the tensile strength. Okay, and also the knot holding characteristics. Knot holding in the sense the stitches, knots. Okay, while putting the stitches, the knot holding, based on the knots also, by seeing the wound, you will decide how many knots has to be done, how many stitches has to be put, and what type of material has to be used. Okay, and also you should keep in mind how, if you stitch in a, suppose you are stitching with a natural observable material, you have to see after stitching this part how the surrounding tissue will respond. Whether by stitch, अगर तुम tightly stitch डाल दोगे, so surrounding tissue को भी damage हो सकता है. Surrounding tissue also will have a pressure, right? If you खींच के अगर तुम stitches करोगे तो what happens? The surrounding tissue will have an effect on that. So based on that also, keeping that also in mind, you will by keeping in the consideration of reaction of a surrounding tissue, you will select the suture material. Okay. Then what are the commonly we use this polypropylene or propylene. Okay, for it is mainly it is a synthetic one. And to get plastic surgery, cardiovascular surgery. Okay, even for a skin closure, for skin closure also we use this polypropylene. See the how it looks like. So like this it will be. The edge, the material will be connected with the edge, with a sharp edge. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The advantage is same thing. It won't lose the tensile strength and good knot it will be and very little tissue reaction. Okay. And you can, wherever you have put the stitches can be stretched. Okay. Can be stretched when pulled and loosens when edema subsides. When there is this edema or when there is a swelling, it gets subside. Subside means it automatically come to a normal position. Suppose suppose you have an surgery in a hand and it will be edema. So during edema also you have to put the stitches in order to control the blood, right? So after the bleeding stops, that after the edema also come to a normal position, the stitches has to come to the normal position also. Yes, no? Or it will be in one will be in facing to the one side and other stitches will be facing to other side. No, you can't put stitches like that. It should be in a symmetrical way. Okay, if it is edema also, once the edema get reduced, the stitches would look symmetrically. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am.
The silk sutures used for the ophthalmic surgery, general surgery, and same thing for general surgery, plastic surgery use. The mainly it is used in the ophthalmic surgery. Okay, it is also a natural and non-observable one. See, like this it will be. Every advantage is the same, one and the same. It will be easy to handle, the knot will be effective. Okay. Then this, you cannot use this type of suture material where there is a infection. If there is a presence of infection in a eye, you can't use this type of silk materials. Okay. Based on that also you will select the suture material. Okay. Is that clear? Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
The suture materials. So never they have asked this question, but just have an idea of that. Okay. We have seen what is suture and material and why we have to do suture, based on what you have to do the suture, how you will select the material. Yes. All those things we have seen, and we have seen what are the materials used and the needles, how you will classify the needle, based on what the needle has to be classified. Okay, and how you will hold the needle during stitching. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And the principle of suture we will see in tomorrow. Are you writing the notes or what?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
ma'am, silk